We all sometimes wish we could be in two places at once due to the amount of work to be done, people to see, and traffic jams to avoid. We have already cloned cattle, chickens, sheep, and even monkeys. What would happen if we were cloned? Is it possible to make yourself the same? Are feelings and self-consciousness present in a clone? Might you at some point hereditarily alter them to turn out to be preferable over yourself? This would occur assuming you cloned your body. A copy of an organism that is genetically identical is reproduced through cloning. That is what scientists do all the time. However, for research purposes, they mostly copy cells or DNA fragments rather than cloning humans. They also occasionally clone animals. In the case of Dolly the sheep, scientists removed all of the DNA from an egg cell and inserted a somatic cell taken from an adult sheep. Dolly was the first animal to be cloned successfully. Since then, we have cloned horses, dogs, cats, and, most recently, primates for the first time. Although cloning has not yet reached the point where we are able to purchase cloned puppies from a pet store, it appears that researchers have figured it out. So consider the possibility that one day they chose to begin cloning people. It turns out that genetic duplication is more difficult for some organisms than for others. Cats and dogs are more difficult to clone, and rats are even more difficult. Humans are also one of the hardest animals. Difficult, but doable. What would happen if you were the first person to create a self-clone? Would it be identical to you? I hate to break it to you, but your clone would not only have a distinct personality but also a distinct appearance. Consider it in this way: how similar are identical twins exactly? You may not see from the outset, however when you look nearer, one of them has a pigmentation on their cheek, and the other one is somewhat taller. A sheep clone won't make much of a difference, but when you look at your newly created you, you'll see that it's, well, not you. You are much more than just the result of your genes. The environment in which you were brought up has an impact on your character, behavior, and even appearance. It is possible to copy your genes, but it is impossible to copy your memories and experiences. Goodness, and you understand that your clone couldn't be your adult self, correct? That cloned child would need to be raised by you before they reached your age. If they ever do, given that clones typically have very poor health, they would most likely have a weak immune system and a damaged brain, liver, and heart. Many cloned creatures had their cells age a lot quicker than ordinary. Your clone's body would likely go downhill and crumble a whole lot earlier than you. Your clone would, regrettably, be very ill and pass away quickly. In addition, they might not even have the same personality as you do. Nearly everywhere on Earth, human cloning is against the law. A group of researchers will occasionally assert that they have successfully cloned a human. Human cloning, on the other hand, remains a science fiction concept because there is no scientific evidence to support their claims. Don't worry if you ever meet someone who looks like you while traveling abroad. There is almost no chance of being cloned. It is more likely that you have met your doppelganger, or someone who is not biologically related to you but looks exactly like you.